One of my favorite builders is finally here in Ocala, Florida. And better than that, it is in a great, convenient location. And I'm here to give you all the information because this is a community and a builder that you're gonna wanna know about. Let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I'm Wendy Quinones, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Today we find ourselves back in Ocala, Florida, just 2 minutes from that State Road 200, very centrally located to Ocala, Florida. We're only about 20 minutes from the World Equestrian Center, about 30 minutes from downtown Orlando, an hour and a half from Tampa, Orlando International Airport, and downtown Orlando. And there's so much that this area has to offer, such as your hospitals, your restaurants, your day-to-day activities, Publix, Sprouts, Tropical Cafe, Walmart, everything that you need to make that life so much easier and so much more convenient is only 2 minutes from this community. And you guys, I have to tell you, I absolutely love this builder. It is Richmond American Homes. This community is only gonna have 80 homes, and I'm gonna give you the rest of the information at the end, so make sure that you stick around. Now today we're gonna be touring the Slate Model, which is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with a 2-car garage, concrete block construction. The lot sizes are 40 or 50 by 110, and there's 9 different floor plans that you can choose from, which we'll get into in a little bit of detail towards the end of the video. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and start the tour. Invited into the home by this nice long foyer area. For those of you who love the long foyer areas, you don't want to see your living room right when you step into your home, this is that home for you. You're gonna have the ceramic tiles, or depending on what they're gonna have in that specific move-in ready option, you are gonna have the 9'4" ceilings. And to the right, we're gonna have this hallway, which is gonna give us, of course, those first 2 bedrooms, but in a different way, not like you normally see it. We're gonna go ahead and step into that first bedroom. This one is facing the front of the home. It does have a full-size bed, but you are able to fit a queen-size bed. I do have clients who have this home, and I have seen other models, so I know you can fit a queen. We do have the window facing the front, and to give you guys a perspective of the closet space in itself, that's funny, that says boys rule. You're gonna see the space that we have right here, enough space to go ahead and fit everything, especially if you're gonna use this space as a guest bedroom. They're gonna go ahead and have enough space in general in the room and in the closet. Now continuing on through this hallway, we are going to have the first bathroom. Now in this case, you do see it as a half bathroom, but keep in mind, it will be a full bathroom. This is just for model home purposes. So it is gonna have that standing shower tub combination on this side. The door is gonna be a little bit more over, and you're gonna have your toilet and your sink, but it's gonna be the same size, very standard size bathroom space, especially for the guest bathrooms. Continuing on through the hallway, you're gonna have a linen closet right before we step into that second bedroom. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is that you will have carpet in the bedrooms, but throughout the home, you'll have the ceramic tiles all throughout. The ceiling fans do not come included, but it does have the pre-wire. And in this case, we also do have a full-size bed, but you guys see how much space we have in this bedroom. So you know we can fit a queen-size bed. They did a really good job with the decor in this home. I'm sorry, guys. I know it doesn't fail. If you're watching my channel, you know we're gonna get into the decor. But just to show you guys the closet space, it's not as big as the other one, but it's still a pretty decent size. And it just shows what you guys are able to get. Now continuing back out through this hallway, it takes us back into the foyer area. Back into it we go, and we're gonna have this linen closet here, or storage closet. Right now they do have a helium tank in here, but you don't have to store that. You can store your vacuums and your cleaning supplies, your coats, and everything else. Now this home does have a 4-3, so when we step into this hallway, it brings us into that third bathroom. But right before you get there, you have that entrance to that 2-car garage, and then here we have the laundry space. In this case, washer and dryer is not included, but that's something we can negotiate into the deal, or we can go ahead and find the one that we actually like and want. Now stepping back out into that hallway, AC handlers right here. And this is the third bedroom. Now in this case, again, you are gonna have that full size bed, but you can definitely fit a queen size bed in this one. And one thing I like about this bedroom is that it does have its own bathroom space. You're gonna have also a little mini walk-in closet here, but it does have its own private bathroom. So if you wanted to maybe rent this room out, or maybe you have an older child, maybe 15, 16, and they wanted to have their own space, they have their own bathroom here. Pretty large size vanity, single sink vanity, the cabinets, and then we have that standing shower here. It does have the insert, guys, but with the money that we're saving, with the interest rates, with the closing costs, this is something that we can go ahead and fix. But at least you get the glass door, so you don't have to worry about anything else. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna step back out into the foyer area and continue on with the rest of the home. All right, so I really wanted you guys to see where we are. So this is the hallway that we came from. We're continuing on into the foyer area, and at the end we get that open concept layout, a large kitchen. This is one of my favorite floor plans as far as the layout and kitchen goes, because you can't see the kitchen from the minute you open the door. And the kitchen space, it has like, I don't know, it's like its own area altogether. You have all these cabinet space, 42-inch cabinets, a nice long island space with the quartz countertop that you could fit 3 seats in. You do get the cabinets down below also. So there's like a coffee station area, all this cabinet space, vented hood. You get the dishwasher, the stove, and the microwave included, but not the refrigerator. However, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and try to negotiate that in there. Or if not, like always, you can choose the one that you actually want. And then we do have a pantry space in this home. It is a pretty large spacious pantry. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you guys. You get cabinets on this side and behind me. So you definitely have enough room to store all of your groceries and everything that you need in order to survive in life. Now, stepping over to that main social area where we're gonna have the dining area and the living space. I do really love this layout because if you're in the kitchen and you have family over, you can still entertain. If you're in the kitchen and you want to watch TV, you can still do that. And you can also have your family here eating, everything. Everybody's together. It has its own areas, but it is very open and it is spacious. So as you can see, this round table fits 5 seats, but if you get a rectangular one, you can fit a little bit more. You are gonna have a lot of natural light coming in throughout this home. You have 1, 2, and the windows from the sliding door, which is bringing in a lot of natural light. Again, ceiling fan does not come included, but it does have the pre-wire. And then you can see how spacious of a living room this is. You can fit a sectional or set it up someone like this. Again, let's take a moment and appreciate the decor because they did a great job. Now we're gonna go ahead and pass this covered lanai. We'll go out there in a second. We're gonna step into that primary bedroom. The first thing you're gonna see when you step in is this closet space to the right. It is a large walk-in closet, you guys. I have seen this transformed with a DIY kit and you can do so much to it. It looks absolutely beautiful if you do it, or you can just keep it like this. It is still a very spacious and nice setup for that primary closet. Now stepping back out, we are led into the room, which is also very spacious. I love the natural light that this builder provides. Every single one of their floor plans gives us a lot of natural light, and every single primary bedroom is really spacious. Like you guys, I can do a lot right here between the dresser and the bed. There's so much space. This is a king size bed, and then it does have the 2 oversized nightstands. So that just gives you an idea of the space that you have, and you still have more room to do other things. Now stepping into that primary bathroom. This is the bathroom for those of you who want a shower and a tub. So you're gonna go ahead and see that in a minute. But first we're gonna have a linen closet so you can go ahead and store all of your bathroom necessities. And in this case, we do get the double sink vanity. So it does have the quartz countertops. You each do get your own cabinets. And then, like I said, that tub here for you guys with that light coming in here. I can just imagine after a long days of work, filling this up, Epsom salt, wine, and just opening up that window for some nice breeze, watching the sunset from your shower. Can you imagine that, or from your bath? That would be so nice and so relaxing. And then if you want, just come into here and finish off with a nice shower, or maybe you guys want to go ahead and get ready together. You got both options. And of course, for my New Yorkers, for my Chicagoans, all my people who love the private toilet, you do get that in this floor plan. Now, enough about the home. I know you want to see that covered lanai and what you get in your backyard space. So let's go ahead and get back there. right, you guys, stepping into that covered lanai, let me show you guys the doors. This is actually my favorite part about this floor plan. Every single one of their models will have a door similar to that where you can entertain your family indoors and outdoors all at the same time. Now, this is a very spacious covered lanai. I can get the measurements for you guys, so I'll try to list that for you here. It does not come screened in, but this is the standard lanai that comes with this floor plan. So if you're somebody who wants a big lanai, maybe even a bigger one, they do come standard in every single one of their homes in this community. So just keep that in mind. And then you do get a pretty decent backyard space. I can't go out there because it's raining, but I'll try to get it for you guys so you can see it in the drone. Now, enough of the home. Let's go ahead and get into the finances. Well, you guys, we have made it to the end of this beautiful home tour. A 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 2,070 square feet on a lot of either 40 or 50 by 110, depending on what's available. Now, this home is made of concrete block construction. You do get public water and public sewer because it is in a community. But if you're somebody looking for that community and you don't want to be too far from the highway, you don't want to be too far from that 200, this is a perfect community. And if you've watched my videos before, it is a great opportunity for you to lock in the community prices when the community first starts. So make sure to give me a call if you're interested in this home or maybe some of the other options that they have available. Now, this community is going to have 80 homes for you guys to choose from, and you are going to have a playground, a clubhouse, a gym, a pickleball court, a barbecue area. You're going to have gazebos, dog park, playgrounds. So much is offered in this community, and you're also going to have internet included in the cost of the HOA. So there is an HOA and a CDD for a combined total of somewhere between 206 to 265, 66 around there, depending on which lot you get. Now, the bigger lot is going to be a little bit more on the higher end, and the smaller lot is going to be on the lower end. But other than that, it is such a great deal with all the amenities that you're getting with this location. And with the internet included, this is a great opportunity for you. Now, in order to lock in this home, you need 2% deposit of the total purchase price. So for this floor plan, let's give an example. It is going for about $378 around there. And you need 2% of that in order to lock in the home. Now, the builder is offering deals depending on what your credit score is. So let's say if you have a 680 credit score or above, and the lender, you do get approved for that 4.5% interest rate. That's something that we can do, but it all depends on your situation. So if you want to know what special incentives you can get with this builder, give me a call and we can lock in a consultation with myself and with the lender from this builder so we can see what you can qualify for and make sure that we can get you into this home. Now, remember, when you're ready to win in real estate, remember to win with Wendy.